here he teaches prayer. Even the disciples asked Jesus, Lord, teach us how to pray. It's important. So he had not just one person, but a whole section of his school devoted toward corporate prayer. That's the Shemathites. Because of the hearing of the word, they was able to lift up their voices in prayer. The Succothites, which here the Succothims, because they were overshadowed by the spirit of prophecy. So when the praises went to praying, when the prayer went to praying, the spirit of prophecy came upon those in the middle who was waiting on the word from the Lord. That means that he can go to any place, good God, and invoke the power of God to bless that place. That's part of, he says, expand my territory, give me the ability to take this thing out and make it worldwide. But he instituted in his school singers who can usher in the presence of God. This is getting ahead of myself. But listen. What's hindering certain moves of God? I told you it's going to be a little deeper for you today, but you got to get this. Is there really are territorial stuff. And if you cannot get a breakthrough within the region of where you are, then there's a hindering spirit that's claiming this territory. And until you are able to break that, your breakthroughs are going to be minimized and kept at minimum. What you talking about, Pastor? Read the book of Daniel. When Gabriel said, God heard you, but the prince of Persia claimed the territory of Babylon as his own. And I couldn't get through with the word of God until your prayer pushed on through. And Michael came with another army that broke the territorial hold. Murder is out of control because the demons have claimed this territory. And until you get changed, the rulership of the territory, you're not going to kill the spirit of murder. Your family has fallen victim of that.
Yes, they are, Lord.
It's generational.
Yes. Yes, Lord.
If you don't get a breakthrough, you can go to churches, don't matter. That's going to be good. You'll get blessings here and there. But your descendants will still experience the same thing. Because the prince of the region who reigns in the kingdom of darkness says he claimed this as his territory. So some of your prayers may get through, but your family will not experience the breakthrough until you pull down the prince who's holding the territory. I told you this will be a little bit deeper. It's ain't going to be for everybody today. This making sense to you now? This church is a beacon light, but we haven't captured the territory. We're going to know when we take the territory. I hate to say that, but that's got nothing to do with the church, except for there's an element of breakthrough we'll never get until we deal with the prince of the territory. Lift your hand and say thank you.
Thank you, Lord.
Jabez showed us how to do that thing. So he instituted this school. And not only that, but he says, now anoint me to enlarge my territory, to leave this region and to go into others, take territories and so forth. happened? Praise went forward. Prayer went forward. And when praise, true praise is going forward, when true prayer is going forward, prophecy is going to come. The Spirit is going to move. Prophecy is the revealed word of God. In other words, if you start praising and singing God, a word going to come from the Spirit that's going to give you the answer to your situation. You can try it in your home. Give God some praise. Have a commitment to prayer. And between your praising and your praying, God going to speak a word in your spirit that's going to give you the answer. Hallelujah. How to get out of what you're in. It's going to be your breakthrough. It's the formula day. Jabez instituted this thing, and so he was a doctor and all of this, and he instituted this whole thing. Now, both Caleb and Jabez were of the family of the Kenites or Kenizzites, and both were men who carried unusual anointings. Now, I brought up this because the Kenites was who Jabez is of the family line. Caleb is also of that same family line. And no doubt Caleb understood the same thing that I'm teaching. Jabez instituted it in the school, but God had revealed it to Joshua and to Caleb. And there's something about this Kenites and Kenizzites that this was their area. They were connected to the Levites who were responsible for the tabernacle and for the ark and praise and all of these things. Well, this was their part. So the Kenites had something to do with the praising that was around the tabernacle and also the ark of the covenant and so forth and so on. But I brought in Caleb because he's also a part of that Kenite family line. I'm claiming I'm part of it too. Amen. Abraham's children. Abraham's blessings are mine. We are the seed of Abraham according to faith in God. So I'm claiming that I'm a Kenizzite. I'm a Kenizzite. I'm a Kenite, however you want it. I'm a Kenite too. I'm a Kenizzite. I'm a Levite. Thank you, Lord God. I'm a part of the kingdom of priests that God says you shall be a nation, a kingdom of priests. I'm a part of the kingdom of priests. I have an everlasting covenant with God.